What the heck is Formula One?
Pole position, strategy,
yachts and parties,
safety car, Ferrari.
beautiful corners.
Oh, right, okay. There's a car in front of you. Try and overtake it.
Oh, I hate you so much.
Hello, you fools. Welcome back to another Formula Fools podcast. This is our 34 in 34 series. What is that, Dave? I hear you all asking. You all screaming at your radios in the car or the YouTube that you're watching. Well, the 34 in 34 series is 34 episodes in 34 days where we cover all of the teams, all the drivers. We give you a little review of and our opinions about the liveries and the cars for the 2026 season. We are currently on driver number 17, Pierre Gasly. My name is David, and with me is Skin.
Hello.
Remember the first few episodes where these intros were like 5 minutes long?
Yeah.
And now we're fucking down pat.
Yeah, that was good. You did well there.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Mate, you have practiced this some times.
Yeah.
Driver 17, that means episode 29 of 34.
Go Skin.
You know?
Yeah, we're fucking
you've had
doing
a few
it.
cracks at it.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
29, are you sure?
Think so.
We've got 4.
17.
Nope, this is episode 30.
What do you mean? 11.
Surely episode 30.
What do you mean? 17 drivers.
Oh, yeah, 11. Oh,
teams,
yeah, 29.
One other.
Oh,
thing.
yeah, no, I just counted that as we've got 4 drivers left to go. Nope, we've got 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18, 19, 20,
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
21, 22. Yeah. Go disc. So we are talking about Pierre Gasly, or Skin, if you would like to call him by his full name. We have Pierre Jean-Jacques Gasly.
Hell yeah.
Go Pierre.
That's a name.
That's a name. PJJG.
Jean-Jacques.
Jean-Jacques.
I like that.
Yeah.
What else?
If you didn't know from that name, Pierre Gasly's French. Also from Normandy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Go Skin. You got something for me?
Not at all.
Oh.
We've already said that 2 episodes ago, but I just found that so weird reading
That Pierre
reading
Gasly-
about Esteban Ocon. He's like, he's from Normandy, which I'd never heard of, and Dave knew something about. And then it was like 15 minutes later, Dave, you fucking wouldn't read about it. Pierre Gasly, same
Also-
place.
Also from Normandy. Well, yeah, but if I'm going to be honest, I didn't know that both of them were from Normandy. Probably makes sense to why they don't like each other that much. I know there's been some beef. I don't really know what the beef is.
Okay.
But I know that there has been beef and that there was something about an Instagram photo. And I can't remember if it was Esteban, but they cropped the other person
No.
out of the photo. And it was like, there was a lot of drivers and stuff. And then one of them got cropped.
Tell me you're taking the
No,
piss.
like
it can't be that.
I'm not sure if this was after the initial beef and this then just lit the fire and the media like grabbed onto this. But this was definitely early doors of the beef.
That's like, without getting too sexist, that's like high school,
Yeah. High school
female
drama for
arguments
sure.
that I remember hearing.
Yes. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Because in my little bit of reading, I was under the impression they were friends growing up. Like they
Yeah.
did
Oh, big
karting.
time.
I'm pretty sure they're the same age.
I
I think they
so.
karted around the same times. They were growing up together, like as mates, and then
Yeah, I think Pierre might be like a year older.
right, and then their relationship was tarnished somewhere along the road.
Yeah. I don't know where, but yeah, they were certainly really good friends growing up. And yeah, like karted together. I mean, when you're doing the same sport as someone and you're from the same town, it would be hard to not be friends with that person. But then also I could see how that could also turn into a rivalry when local sponsorships or local papers are picking your story up ahead of your story or
True.
that kind of thing.
And cropping you out.
Yeah.
It gets tough.
It gets tough out
is
there.
Fucking tough out there.
But also when racing is such a like singular sport from a go-karting point of view, is like it's just you up there. It's not like a big team game or anything like that. So, I could see how it could get competitive and there could be some little arguments or bitchy moments as teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't fully know. Any massive Pierre or Esteban fans, let us know. So yeah, Pierre's date of birth is the 7th of the 2nd. Oh wow. So it's Pierre's birthday in 2 days as we record this. 1996. So Pierre is the same age as me, 29 at the moment, will turn 30 in 2 days. So by the time this comes out, he's already 30. Happy birthday, Pierre.
Nice.
Yeah. You're not going to say happy birthday?
I mean, it's not his birthday today or the day.
Okay, you're going to say happy birthday month
happy birthday
to him?
for soon.
For the past.
Yeah, happy
As this
birthday
comes
for soon or a little while ago.
Nice. Good. What if he's listening again and he gets offended? God. F1 debut year for Pierre Gasly was 2017. The teams he's driven for, so far in his career are Toro Rosso, Red Bull Racing, AlphaTauri, which is Toro Rosso, and now Alpine.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, he was obviously in the Red Bull program. That's why he raced for Toro Rosso, racing Red Bull, and then AlphaTauri. He's had 177 race starts. He has won one race, which is obviously his highest race finish, 5 podiums, 0 poles, and 0 championships. His current team going into 26 is Alpine.
All right.
Go Skin, what have you got for me?
Nothing. He's won a race, which is his highest race finish. It would be impressive to finish higher than winning. Like,
It's just that I changed the way that this was listed when I got down like out the top 10 because a lot of the people out the top 10 haven't won races. So I changed it to also list what the highest race finish was.
I
But
see.
because he's the first person like since Fernando Alonso to also have a race win or second, I don't know, like there's not many people. So then it still has listed it. So I was just reading it verbatim off my notes.
Sure. Okay. No worries. While we're talking about his race win.
Yep.
Here's the thing about Pierre that I
Need to know.
It's not even really about Pierre. It's the notable thing about him is he started driving in F1, I believe, in Toro Rosso.
Yeah. Yeah.
He goes up to Red Bull. So I presume he's done something impressive to go up to Red Bull. He's dog shit at Red Bull for probably all of 4.5 minutes.
Yeah. True.
Then he gets dropped back to Toro Rosso or whatever they call it.
AlphaTauri at that point.
Essentially racing bulls.
Yep.
And this is where he has his podiums and his race win.
Yep.
After
all
being,
of his finest
after being all of his success after being dropped from Red Bull. And that's in 2019. In 2019, I think he had his first podium. 2020, he had his win.
Yep.
And then like last year, Red Bull's still doing the same shit. Like,
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Alex Albon.
Look at that from like 5 years ago and think, hey, that was weird. This guy was actually good. And we just.
The problem is Helmut Marko because it was all Helmut Marko doing all these decisions of like moving drivers around and doing all this bullshit. And it's just like, look in the mirror, brother. Like, look in the fucking mirror and see that you're the problem. And this is why I'm saying with Red Bull going into 26 and beyond is that I'm hoping that with the new management structure that's in place that they don't do this shit anymore. They don't ruin kids' careers and they don't promote too early. Or when they do then see that, oh, he just fucking podiumed and then won a race in back-to-back seasons. Yeah, maybe let's re-promote him back up to the main team. Like...
Yeah, won a race and had multiple podiums in the worst car.
In the worst of the two cars, yeah. Like, fucking promote the guy. Like, promote him. Yeah, mate, I don't understand it. But his move to Alpine was to get out that program because he saw it as toxic. Because for him, it was like, he understood being dropped down from Red Bull. But then when he got podiums and he got a race win and he was outperforming the car most weekends in AlphaTauri, he was just like, what more do I need to fucking do to get promoted again?
Right, okay.
And so he was just like, screw this. I'm taking my future into my own hands and I'm going to go to Alpine to just get out of this toxic system because he didn't feel like he was getting anywhere or he would ever be promoted again. And I also think he thought there must have been a part of him where he was like, even if I do get promoted, I'm just going to be second fiddle to Max. So
yeah, for sure. Okay. And then so how do you end up, I can fully appreciate leaving the Red Bull program and trying to take your future into your own hands. But why do you end up at Alpine, do you think? Like, if he's had a few podiums and a race win, I don't know how impressive you need to be sort of getting a seat in the bigger teams at that time. But how do you end up in Alpine? Like, is that just sort of... doesn't strike me as the dream team.
No, it's really not. And again, with hindsight, we can say that I think at the time when he was looking at leaving, all of the main teams had really committed to their futures with Charles being the lead for Ferrari, Norris being the lead for McLaren, George being the future and Lewis being the present for Mercedes. Like all the top teams were taken. And so what Pierre did was he looked at just like what Carlos did last year when Ferrari dropped him. The year before when Ferrari dropped him. Like you've got to look at what is available and what is the brightest project or prospect out of these availabilities. So Carlos did his due diligence and he went and spoke to everyone, looked at all the data and the numbers and whatever. And he decided Williams is that best prospect. They're the ones investing in the places I want to see them investing in so that we can get better results in the future. For Pierre at that time, that was Alpine. Alpine were the team at the time, when Alpine had taken over from Renault had committed a lot of money to making their engines guru. And unfortunately, they just have failed to do so. And the past few seasons has seen them kind of just, I mean, last season, they were just kind of no man's land, a lot of races just on their own. So yeah, I think at the time it was kind of a smart move. And I think at the time he took the best move he could, but I don't think you could have predicted that they weren't going to do that great. Renault were going to end up leaving. So then now they're on a Mercedes engine, and Williams and Aston Martin, and even Haas to an extent with the Toyota program. Like, you could never have foreseen them three teams having a brighter prospect than Alpine when he joined them. So it was just a case of wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's a good question though. It's a good thing to look at because Pierre Gasly is one of them drivers that gets a lot of people talk highly of him, and I feel like a lot of new fans won't understand why they talk so highly of him, yet he's in a dog shit team. So yeah, it's a very good question. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he seems like, I don't know, almost unfortunate. Like he's like he's obviously has to have been a good driver to have a race win and those podiums at a second team.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, has just obviously never had sort of the opportunity, I suppose, to
capitalize,
make the most of it.
Yeah. To capitalize on contract availability to be able to then move to a bigger team or a team that is in more current form than Alpine were. Yeah, it's unfortunate, and I really fucking hope that for his sake, either Alpine pull it together or a seat becomes available, and he's in the right place to get that seat, because I think he deserves a lot more than what he's currently getting at Alpine. Sure. And I think last season we saw some phenomenal racing from him and some phenomenal driving from him, but it's just like, you know, you're racing for scraps, and it can't be much fun. Looking at his early career in karting and junior formulas and things like that, 2006 through to 2012, sorry, tried to talk too quick. He began his karting at age 10, so a bit later, just like Lance Stroll. He potentially was in karts a little bit earlier, but so winning the French F4 championship at age 10, so that would have been 2006, and then placing third in 2011, so he would have been a few years older at that point. Formula Renault 2.0 Eurocup in 2013. He won the championship with Tech 1 Racing. And then Formula Renault 3.5 series in 2014. He finished runner-up to Carlos Sainz Jr. While driving in the Arden car. He then moved to GP2 for 2014, 15 and 16. And after a partial season in 2014, he got a full seat in 2015, which secured the champion when he then secured the championship in 2016 for Prema Racing. So 2.5 years really in the GP2 series, winning the championship in 2016, which is obviously what got him his promotion into F1 for 2017.
Okay.
Go Skin.
Okay. Do you remember him coming up into Formula One? Because so he's won the GP2 in 2016, and I know it certainly is the case now in Formula 2. I don't know if it was back then, but presumably he couldn't then race in GP2 in the next year.
Yeah, correct.
Did he come straight into Formula One, or I think he came into Formula One like halfway through 2016.
Yeah, it was halfway through, because he actually also raced in Super Formula in 2014 in Japan, because I think there was question marks whether he was going to make the step into Formula One, and then the seat just never became available. I can't remember who was still there at that point, but the seat just wasn't available for him at the beginning of the season. So he couldn't keep racing in GP2 because he just won the championship, but he wanted time in a race seat in open wheel racing. Super Formula at this time was like very competitive as well. There's a lot of good like young Japanese drivers and quite a lot of international drivers in the series. So he went and raced over there, which would have actually done him some good. Likes of Yuki Tsunoda and co have raced over in Super Formula for even just for like one-off races during GP2 seasons.
Okay.
Because it's really good racing.
Okay. I think he also did a one-off race in Formula E. Did a New York Formula E.
Didn't know that.
What do you
They race in New York.
Apparently. I don't know where.
Did not know that. I didn't know he did that, and I didn't know they raced in New York. So that's incredible.
Okay.
Go Formula E.
Is that good? Yeah. What's your opinion of Formula E?
Formula E is quite new. Like, especially at this time, Formula E was still they were doing a lot of like gimmicky stuff and getting a lot of names like he didn't have much funding at the beginning in Formula E. They had I don't know if they still do, but they had massive, all of the base of Formula E as a championship was at the Donington track, which was close to where I grew up. And so I used to go, like me and my brother, for their pre-season, it would just be open gate, like just free to enter. So we would just go in and watch pre-season testing for Formula E, and it was just like there was just no one there. There would be like less than 100 people at the track.
Right.
But we would just go and just watch it just for fun. Okay. So like, yeah, like I don't really have an opinion of Formula E. Like if I'm going to be honest, like I see some of the highlights for the past few seasons and I'm like, fuck, this looks good. Yeah, okay. Like some good, it looks like there's some good racing in there, but I've not even watched a full race in my life. So I don't know.
Doesn't sound quite as nice.
Definitely doesn't sound as nice. No, sounds like I'm driving my BYD home, which isn't great. Yeah, so that's his junior career, which obviously then led into the Formula One career we've spoken about. An iconic moment for him off track came literally like this year. He has become a MotoGP team investor. So he owns part of a MotoGP team.
Really?
As part of a consortium led by Gunther Steiner. Yeah. Pierre Gasly is part of a MotoGP team.
Sick.
Owner. Yeah.
Any idea which one?
It's called Tech 3.
Cool.
I went to the MotoGP on Phillip Island this year. Could not tell you who Tech. I remember hearing the name. Don't know who drives for them. Don't know if they're good or not.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I went last year. Also don't remember it.
No, you went the year before.
Really?
Yep. I went last year.
Oh.
It's 26 now.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. With you. I went the year before you went. Yeah.
Yeah. Go skiing.
It was good fun though.
Oh my God. It's genuinely one of the best race weekends I've ever been to. But yeah, go Pierre, thinking about the future, thinking about life post F1 by the sounds of it, having a little share in them. Obviously Liberty Media, the company that owned Formula One, bought out MotoGP, and I think they take full ownership of it in 2026 from a commercial and media point of view. So I would imagine there's going to be a lot of money invested into them. And I think they're getting their own kind of Drive to Survive style documentary.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, which will be fucking fascinating because motorbike, anyone that races motorbike or does time trials on motorbikes is just fucking crazy people. So,
dude, anyone that drives on a motorbike is great. That day, the day we went, I don't even remember what happened, but we were down there, so not last year, the year before, I take it. We went down to Phillip Island for this MotoGP thing, and they said they were going to like, I don't know what they said. I don't know what I was expecting, but like it was absolute. They said we were getting like a hot lap on a motorbike or something, like we were going to be on the back of a motorbike, and I assumed that was like, oh yeah, cool. We'll hop on the back of a motorbike and cruise around at like 50 k's an hour or something. Have a look at the island. Yeah, nice. And that was not what happened. They put us on the back of a motorbike with like Troy Bayliss.
Yeah, Troy Bayliss.
Who I understand has won some things.
He's won a lot of Superbikes championship. I think he's won some Superbike championships, and I'm sure he's competed in the MotoGP.
Yeah, and they pretty much just like got us to sign this document that said if you die, it's not our fault. And then they just said, hold on. And
that was literally the briefing as well. He was like, listen, there's 2 handlebars, like, guys, just hold on the best you can. Yeah, if you can't, tap the rider and they'll try and pull over.
Yeah, just hold on. And then they just drove around and we went like 300 kilometers an hour down this straight. It was
unbelievable. The guy did a wheelie when, not when I left the pits, but when you left the pits.
Yeah.
Troy was doing fucking wheelies.
A wheelie.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't reckon that was on the thing I signed, to be honest. The wheelies, like, I don't know.
So you think it's void. So if you died, then
maybe that one is your fault. But it was just the strangest thing. Like, there's nothing to strap you. I just can't wrap my head around riding a motorbike, especially at that speed. Like, there was nothing holding you in.
Yeah.
I was just looking at my hands holding onto these bars, and it was like, if I just do that, it's all over. Like, that's all it is.
I couldn't look down.
Like,
I was just looking.
Just relax my hand.
Yeah, gone. I couldn't look down at my hands or anything. I was just looking dead ahead. I was just like going into turn 1. Anyone that knows Phillip Island track, anyone that doesn't know Phillip Island track, this is so over your head. But going into turn 1, it like opens up and you see the cliff front and the ocean.
Yeah, that's right.
And as he braked to go into turn 1, I went like up and over, and then all I could see was the ocean. I was like, fuck, if we crash, we are we're off the edge of this cliff in the ocean, dead. I've been to the track now and walked around and can see that there is a massive gravel trap.
Yeah, there's a few hundred meters.
There's a few hundred meters. Like, it's very safe, but it's a phenomenal track, and motorbike drivers are crazy. So yeah, but well done to Pierre for investing in that. I think that's just phenomenal. I love that kind of. I love when sportsmen, especially in motorsport, I just love it when they just froth sport so much that they have to plan their post-career, like post-sporting career, still in and around sports.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Yeah, nice.
But where is Pierre Gasly going into 2026? Where is he at with his team? Well, honestly, he's the team leader at Alpine. Like, he's got Franco Colapinto as a teammate who, let's face it, he's a very good driver, but he's not setting the world alight. He's definitely not as good as Pierre. He brings in a lot of good money, and he's a very consistent driver, but Pierre's got him on lock. Like, Pierre is heads and shoulders above him, and if they gave them a car, Pierre would beat him, in my opinion. But I just don't think Alpine are going to give him a good car. I think what he needs to do for his future is he just needs to do the best he can do with whatever he's got, and potentially hope that a better opportunity comes up. Because in my opinion, I don't think we're going to see Alpine near the top anytime soon, unless that Mercedes power unit is just a million times better than every other power unit, and it's just Mercedes power unit cars at the top. Alpine don't strike me as a team that do things correctly in recent history.
Yeah.
And they've got Flavio Briatore there, so I just don't like the guy.
I understand.
Yeah.
You have made that clear.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah.
Go Pierre.
That is all we've got for Pierre Gasly today. Bit of a tangent there with the filler panel stuff, but I froth it. I love it so much.
Good fun.
Oh, obviously. Thank you for joining us for the Pierre Gasly episode, and thank you for joining us on this 34 in 34 series. We will be back tomorrow for another episode. No clue who tomorrow's is, if I'm going to be honest. I've not looked at the calendar for tomorrow. This is the last one we're recording of today. So what I will do is I'll leave you on this. I'm going to China in 2 days. So we will be recording the rest of the episodes when I'm back from China. Mm-hmm. There's a high chance I might return from China with red hair.
Why?
Because Chinese New Year, everything's red. And my girlfriend has joked a couple of times about wanting to dye her hair red. And I was like, if you dye your hair red, I'm dyeing my hair red. So I've been saving it for the last thing to say on this pod.
Oh, God.
So come back tomorrow because I might have red hair. Who knows?
All right.
Go skiing.
Can't wait.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.